Welcome back, my comrades. I am Victor Barisov. Today we're continuing Fallout 76 playthrough, day 112, Steel Dawn. This is, and also you get a sneak peek at what I've been doing with my Fallout Shelter. 100% not set in stone and will change eventually. But so far, one firing range, click the bell. The doorbells did work. And then you just start shooting your targets. Wooden doors, everything like that, a few workbenches, everything like that. But there is one thing I need to get out here before I go and do my Steel Dawn quest, and that is my Brotherhood Of Steel Elder's Paint job. Sorry about that, guys. My throat feels funny today. I think I've drunk too much pop. What was it, T50 or something like that? T50, so T60. The pain in the butt. Power armor to get done because it involved documents. Yes, here it is. Completely bust, basically. I wonder, can I fix any of my armor on here? So I do have a ton of thingy kits. Yeah, see? So that's my left leg. Torso sign. That, best get that. Oh no, I didn't mean to do all that. Damn it. Ding, 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 ding. Dink. There we go. Right, let's get my legs looked at. Get these put on. Basic. Yeah, I've got a ton of these from when I've been doing the seasons and everything like that. And of course, I'm not going to be wearing this one all the time. I just want to see if they've got unique dialogue. Well, first it says listen to the BOS broadcast message, okay?
Attention, people of Appalachia. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland alone. The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of the Great War. If you require aid, or if you wish to join us in our mission, find us at Fort Atlas. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out.
Sure thing. Also, I'm missing a power on my leg, apparently, I just noticed. So let's dig back into my magical chest. If you want to see what I've got, guys, just pause the video and I'll show you what I've got. Ah, there it is. Yeah, if you just ever want to see what I've got inside my stash box, just pause it. Or if you want a dedicated video to what I've got inside my stash box, let me know and I'll do a dedicated video just to what's in my stash box. Right there. That's T65, that's the wrong one. That's the new one. I still didn't get helmet for. Oh, hold on. Right. This one's completely broken, okay. There we go. Full elder paint job. Right, let's jump into this, because I am currently wearing my communist uniform. So I am the communist president of Appalachia. Oh, I need a high fusion core in, that would help. Right, let's go then. Hop two, let's go. And voila. Also, I did the Spec Ops last night and I got the Mount Emmett Science one, concludes of the Novichography one and the restricted area. Most of this is going to get re-bulldozed and redone anyway at a later date, due to the fact I don't really like how I've done it. But anyway, let's head off, shall we? Fort Atlas, let's teleport. And it's free, so that's handy. Back in a minute, guys. Welcome to the neighborhood. Oh yeah, this is everything we did. So basically, normally if you're walking up here for the first time, you come down by this route. Quest started, Forging Trusts. So it's Killer Wendigo. Yeah, they got rid of all the stupid goddamn quests. That's happy. I'm still not happy with having all these daily repeatable ones here, like. But hey, side ones I've near enough got rid of all the stupid Killer Wendigo what I keep doing. But okay, any other main quests? Nope. Okay, let's just head on. So yeah. Brotherhood Of Steel Elder coming through. Let's see if they recognise me as an Elder. It's him!
Welcome to Fort Atlas. Hey, good to see you again. Welcome to Fort Atlas.
I speak to someone in charge. I need to be someone in charge.
Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off limits to civilians, but if you're interested, Knight Shin's in charge of the new recruits. He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to speak to him first if you want to get anywhere.
Right, Shin. Sounds like a good
Hey there.
name.
Something else?
Tell me more about the Brotherhood.
Of course.
What's your impression of the Brotherhood now they are here?
I wasn't sure what to expect, really. I built up a picture of them, reading the old logs from Taggarty's group. This bunch, well, they just marched across the continent, and you can sense the strain. But the resolve in them is like nothing I've ever seen. Paladin Romani, their leader, she's really something. Makes you feel like you're part of a brighter future when she talks to you.
What's it like being an initiate?
Oh, it's an honor. I know that sounds like some recruiting poster nonsense, but really, it is. I finally feel like I'm part of something meaningful. Building a better world alongside other people who've committed their lives to that cause. Sure, sometimes it means doing guard shifts in the rain, but hey, small price to pay for real purpose, right?
Good to know. How many Brotherhood are here?
Well, aside from the initiates and hopefuls they recruited along the way, just 3. I was expecting more, honestly, but Paladin Romani said 3 was plenty to start a new chapter. With the recruits they have already, she's right.
I want to ask something else.
What do you need?
Fort Atlas?
Yep. The Brotherhood renamed it when they turned it into their new headquarters here.
I guess the Brotherhood finally showed up.
Well, they sure did. Trailing a bunch of recruits and new initiates they'd picked up along the way. Quite the sight to see, no lie. I was really glad I had something to show them when they got here.
Looks like your plan worked.
I caught a little flack for using the logo when they arrived, but they were pretty impressed. So much work was already done. The Paladin asked me on the spot if I wanted to make it official as an initiate. I'm not too proud to say I got so excited I barely could say yes.
That's good. I should not mind.
Brotherhood's always looking for good tech. If
Right, let's have a look, see what's inside of his shed. Has his journal been updated? I wonder. Let's have a quick read. Dorsey's newer. Where I start journal while I'm out here beginning a place like that. Right. Right, read this. The place was wrecked. Oh yeah, nothing but wrecked. Alright, here we go. I'm still not sure what the sentence was. Here we go. I haven't had much time to spare here. The Brotherhood's back. I thought things were busy here when it was just me and the bots getting ready, but now things really kicked into gear. I have to admit, I was surprised when it just the three of them. I figured a whole platoon or troop or whatever you call it was on the way, but it was just the Paladin, Knight and Scrab. They had a bunch more folks with them, but only those 3 were actual Brotherhood, it turned out. Everyone else would be members they picked up along the way, like me, I guess. I am the real deal now. The Brotherhood initiate Dorsey. Look at everything I've gone ready for them. It's sworn in most on the spot. Now I thought it was a joke, but Night Shane not really joking type. I still wake up some mornings thinking it was all a dream, but it's real. I'm truly part of something now. Hope somehow Dad sees what I've done and he's proud. Nice. Alright, let's take a look around then. So we got
I think our saviors have
Brotherhood
finally
hopeful.
arrived.
Nice armor. We could actually get the new armor. Actually, I have to do it from daily ops. So once I get all the daily ops rewards again, I'll show you all them robots. I hope pray the link in the this armor somehow into the story when they see me. If they say it doesn't link in, I'm gonna be like, you
They
assholes,
really gonna let
basically.
you into that
So I put my time and effort into getting this. These are just initiates I think up top. Before we go inside. There's this giant logo. Logos all over.
Maybe
Nope,
we'll finally
nope.
be able to
Okay,
live in society.
let's jump down. Enter. Right, yo, here we go.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin.
So okay, they've put a laser grid there. Initiate. They fixed the floor, so that's good. They fixed up the floor. Got the place cleaned up a little. Right, let's speak to this Knight Shane then.
If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now.
Russell Dawson sent me to talk to you. We haven't been introduced. Where are you fighting with that officer? I'm actually an initiate myself. You know, sir.
You're not one of mine. Don't tell me you followed that automated program Taggarty's people left behind at Fort Defiance. I respect that you did that. But that was a desperate measure on their part, and doesn't represent true Brotherhood traditions. You want to be one of us? You're gonna have to earn it. From living members, including me.
Dude, I'm in power armor and I'm gonna seriously squish you like a bug. He's got. I feel like he's got to stick up his arse. No offense, guys. Yeah, he just seems like one of them types. If it turns out like that, but alright. Russell Dorsey sent me to talk to you.
Did he? Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary.
Dorsey thought I might be able to help while the Brotherhood's doing here. What would it mean to join the Brotherhood? Are you recruits? You seem pretty townly run, do you? Dorsey thought I might be able to help you out.
Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order?
Charisma 4. I can't have no greater honor to join the Noble Brotherhood. I actually hate the Brotherhood, no offense, guys. I'm more of a communist person, NCR person, or Free States, or the Minutemen. You know, I hate Preston Garvey. He can just die. Why join the Brotherhood? Like, oh, should I have to do maybe? What's it worth if you're an exile Brotherhood? Maybe not. That's one I really want to pick one for the top one, Charisma.
If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately. Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But, if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me.
What's it for me? Is there anything? Is that an amount of Brotherhood I can speak to? I have some questions first. I'm not gonna ask him any. No, I'm not gonna box. He's like one of them people. So sure, I can do that, buddy.
Do this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you forward as an initiate candidate.
Yep, I'm not even gonna ask many questions or anything like that because I can feel like just getting a battering or telling
reason you should be
awful.
back
So just seems like one of them types.
Or
Right, yo, let's have a look. Someone's drinking beer bottles. Dirty on helmets. Like I was just like partially overweight sometimes. Oh wait, I am overweight. I have to find my stash box or something like that.
Grow up.
Right, this person, Sean, man.
You better have something useful to say to me.
Who are you? Who? Oh, who are you? I don't know. I'm actually part of the Brotherhood. Don't taste on me. I'm no deal. Actually, Nation asked me to talk to you.
Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right. Keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he got to say to me?
Would you tell me? Tell me what the problem is. I found it. Would you tell me more? But tell me what your problem is.
The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, oh, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
I'll tell them what you told me, John. I promise you. I'll let she know everything first, though I have more questions.
All right. What else did you want?
Are you sure they were Brotherhood?
Don't blow me off like I'm making this up. These people have a responsibility to fix this. They had the power armor, and they said they were Brotherhood. Sorry I didn't make sure to ask proof when they had me at gunpoint.
Dude, that could be like a million people in power armor with guns. The Raiders have got power armor. We've got power armor. The Free State's got power armor. The Foundation's got power armor, etc., etc. Jesus, dude, your story just now. Tell me about yourself.
I'm a scavenger mainly. Always been pretty good with a set of tools, so I do all right for myself, scrapping and fixing things. I trade what I find or fix with the folks at Foundation when I need something I can't get otherwise. Mostly, I like to be left alone.
Okay. Would you really become a Raider because of this?
Listen, I don't have much, but what's mine is mine, and these people took that from me. The Brotherhood pretends like they're noble, but then they let this happen? In their name? Raiders don't act like something they're not, and at least the gangs defend their own.
I think I'm done here.
Then tell them, and get them to do something about it.
Yes, sir. Jesus Christ, everybody seems to want murder me today. Also, the blocked off that entrance, and that leads down into there, so that's interesting. Beds. So we've got a scientist,
Look what the rad roach dragged in.
some weird woman, and an old man, and a ton of alcohol. So all these doors have been blocked up, so that's the garage. There's them. What's through here? Seriously, I have to find a stash box someday soon or something, because I'm a bit overweight. Oh, and here's one of the exits. You would think, right, they would put like a security door here, and have like a man guard post here, so have the enemies just running through, all the way through here, and just like destroying the place. I don't know, well, let's shut this door. Who should we start with? The scientist. Dr. Blackbird.
Yes. Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers.
Okay. I was going to speak to Night Shane for you, but if you want to be like that. Actually, Night Shane asked me to speak to you.
The severe gentleman in the power armor, yes? Dr. Edgar Blackburn at your service. And what did Night Shin want to know?
He asked me to, what do you want from the Brotherhood?
I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own.
I pass on. I mentioned in my report I have some other questions.
Very well. What did you wish to know?
Tell me about yourself.
I am sure you have more interesting things to do than listen to a poorly socialized wasteland doctor talk about himself. In short, I trained in multiple specialties before the war, and had a brief career as a research scientist prior to the bombs dropping. Finding myself fortunate enough to survive, I have continued my research, such as it is. Now I focus on the health of the people of Appalachia. Please do not ask me to examine any strange growths. I am not that kind of doctor.
Okay. Can you tell me about your research?
It would be difficult to express it in layman's terms. No offense intended. In essence, I have been studying the illnesses of Appalachia. For too long, people have relied on folk remedies and makeshift medicines. The long-term effects of this environment are concerning. Just because the radiation is survivable does not mean it is safe.
Okay, are you working with Foundation?
Their hygiene standards are better than a lot at Crater, but no. I prefer to work in solitude. One day, perhaps, my research will be of benefit to them and all the other people of Appalachia.
That's all I need to know for
Very
now.
well, then. Perhaps we can be of assistance to one another, should our paths cross again.
Okay, next, the old man and the woman last. Old man?
Well, now look at you. You with these Steel brother fellas? I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them.
So, what is it you do? You've been waiting long?
Longer than I prefer. These Steel types ain't half disorganized right now, it looks like. Heard the news about these fellas and reckon I'd better go see 'em. Ain't the only one neither, I see.
Sort of, nice enough to me speaking with you.
Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on 'em. Name's Artnap. So, what's this night fella sent you for?
Is that fair what you want from the Brotherhood?
A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these Steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make 'em raiders too. Well, I ain't got much, and I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra, and I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these Steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair.
I'll pass that. Pass you off on to Nation first. I have some more questions.
I'm not going anywhere just yet. Shoot,
Tell me about yourself.
ain't much to tell. Been a farmer
I'll
one
get to
way
you in a
or
minute.
another, all my life. My daddy before me, and so on. Set up in these parts after I heard it was safe again. Turned out, there's plenty of raiders fixing to take what ain't nailed down. Ain't much use bellyaching about it, but neither am I just gonna roll over and let some bullies take what's mine.
Isn't your farm in danger if you're away?
Got seed in the ground right now. I ain't yet seen a raider willing to scrabble in the soil for seeds, so I reckon it'll get by till I'm back.
Wouldn't turn over your crops be just as bad as them taking them?
Before they bombed the daylights out of everything, folks used to pay taxes in exchange for the government doing what it was supposed to do. Raiders will just take everything. This is a trade. Fair is fair, and a deal's a deal. I ain't care for people poking their noses into my business, but if a bushel or two to these Brotherhood keeps the raiders away, I can live with it.
See you around.
Could be.
Right, last one. Hey, you lady. I'll come and speak to you now.
Hey. Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns? You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal?
Night Shane sent me to speak to you. Guns, you seem a little anxious.
Who, me? Nah. Nah. Cool as a cryo grenade, me. Definitely.
Are you high on chems?
Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt?
Yeah.
Alright, shoot.
So I think it's guns what you're after.
Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
Looks like you're radar and you're high off your head with chems. Be sure to tell Shane, Night Shane, I want to ask you some more things.
Why not? Hit me.
Okay. What's your story then?
Oh, I'm just a poor poor country girl, you know? Parents died ages ago, so it's just me and a few friends trying to make our way in the world. It's pretty scary out there. Just a bunch of orphans helping each other out. We're practically just kids. Had to grow up on our own. We'd sure feel a lot safer with some of those high-tech guns these Brotherhood have to scare off all the maniacs out there.
Oh, you're not a raider, are you?
What? Me? A raider? No. A little old me? Don't be silly.
You're a raider or a chem addict? Be honest with me, Tyler. What do you want these guns for?
Hey, you calling me a liar? I mean, I already told you. My friends and I just need them for self-defense. We'll pay good caps.
I think we're done for now.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep, you're a raider or a chem addict. So I got a raider or a chem addict in here, a crazy scientist working on cures and a farmer. And the person who's being accused of stealing. Okay, Night Shin, I'm here to report in.
Have you finished the task I gave you?
I sworn to the participants I'm ready to report in.
Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview.
High-level overview. Dog Blake, okay. Dog Blake was looking for supplies for his research.
The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests. Unless the doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing.
He actually said other people seem to need you more. But he was light on details anyway. It could be good for everyone. He actually said other people seem to need you more. Frankly, he was light on details anyway.
Then, he can peddle his snake oil somewhere else. The wasteland is full of people claiming to be scientists or doctors. They are rarely either, and usually cause more harm than good. Next report.
Arkham wants to trade a share of his crops for protection from raiders.
We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment.
It's like a fair deal to me. Shouldn't you help him regardless? Raiders are his problem. I won't. Raiders are his problem. I won't get involved.
I agree. It's bad tactics to involve ourselves in outside disputes. We have enough to do here.
Yeah, I'm not getting involved with raiders.
What's next?
Tyler wants to buy guns from you.
No. We are not arms dealers.
She, friends cruise, but you should. She seems pretty screwed to me. I think she might actually be a raider.
There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. But your vigilance is noted. Moving on.
So our home was robbed by people claiming to be the Brotherhood.
Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us.
What matters is he believes in you hard. Don't you want to find out the people who did? If you didn't do it, it's not your problem.
That is correct. One civilian's anger does not dictate the Brotherhood's actions. I will be reminding the Paladin of this fact in my report. That's everything. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
Are you not going to help any of them? I don't suppose you have time for questions.
Let me complete my report.
Another order?
Keep fighting out there.
That'll do.
Be vigilant, Elsa.
Yes, sir. Right, I'm going to go and talk to all these before going here.
Well, I hope you convinced the Brotherhood.
Shin said the Brotherhood didn't do it, so I didn't say how they or you anything. I should really talk about the show.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to any of these about it. Right, so let's leave them alone. Activate. Yeah, I got some caps. Falling bounding trust. I like how he says I'm a soft suit, even though I give him the correct answers.
This is
Basically
the
made
armor.
myself look nice and stuff.
Scribe Valdez is upstairs at the workshop.
Brotherhood round table. Ooh, nice. We got a new table. Let's get a look at my camp.
We should spend less time worrying.
And as you can tell, guys, I've got to go all the way to the bottom, to the P section. First of all, before I do anything, I want to have a look around. A lot of
We're
initiates
building
here.
something big here. Don't get left behind.
Uh-huh. So there's like all their bedrooms. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's this in.
Starting recording. Knight Alan Connors. Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, 1 second. Let me toss another one on the fire. Screw it. I'll do a status report later. This one's off the record. Odessa, Daniel, I'm about halfway through the night shift. And it's gotten me thinking. I know it's been tough on you two. Neither of you are quite the grizzled old-timers that Layla and I are. I just want you both to know how proud I am. Not just to see you rise to the challenge, but to see you do it with such vigor and determination. For every bit of trouble this trip has been, it's only just started. But I hope you can enjoy calm nights like these, and take a moment to relax. Look, each of us have our reasons for being here, including Layla. You may not always see eye to eye, but know that she cares deeply for both of you. And Daniel, I know you probably feel she cares too much, but that's just her way. Leading from the heart has always worked out for her in the past. Trust me, man. I've been through the thick of it with her. In this journey ahead, we're going to need to rely on each other with unwavering support. The toughest trials have yet to come. But remember, we're more than a brotherhood now. We're family.
Okay, I've just found a kid in here somewhere. I speak to this kid wants to get a chance. What's this? Whoa, who the hell are you, lady? You just made me crack my pants.
I don't have anything to say to you or anyone else.
Okay, let me just drink some toxic water firstly. I know that sounds like a bad idea, but I need to get my speech up. And it's some more rats. A lot of contract Paris as well, doesn't involve me. That's really high enough rats.
What do you want?
Because if you need anyone to talk to, I'm a good listener.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I'll keep that in mind if I ever feel up to it.
Why are you so rude?
I'm sure you wouldn't be too thrilled to talk to anyone. If both your parents were dead and you were stuck with the people who caused it.
What? What? How did they cause that death?
I really don't want to talk about it. Just watch out. The Brotherhood can be reckless, and they justify it with some bullshit savior complex.
Okay, I don't like the Brotherhood of Steel here. The Brotherhood of Steel, what they can kind of help people.
If you want to talk about how great the Brotherhood of Steel is, talk to Max instead. You two can lick Shin's boots together.
I'm nice. Why can't you just leave?
I would if I could, but Max refuses, and I can't just leave him behind. We're all that we've got left. Hopefully he'll come to his senses and stop his blind hero worship.
Okay, I don't like the Brotherhood of Steel here.
Congratulations on not being naive like Max over here. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Let's talk about something else.
Let's not.
You should join the Raiders if you don't like the Brotherhood. I'm not gonna say that. Actually, that's not
You know what? I just might.
I have to go.
Good.
Hopefully you don't
I'd rather
join the
not talk
Raiders. I might speak to this Max kid in, and I'm just trying to see what else there is around here. Okay, so they've boarded off this doorway. Good idea. This is the
day in service of the
bathroom. No,
Brotherhood
bathroom.
is a step forward.
Alright, let's talk to this kid.
Do you want to play the Armor Ace board game with me?
Already play it, kid. Can you tell me about you?
Oh, well, my name is Maximo. You can call me Max, though, for short. My big sister Marcia and I live here now with the Brotherhood. Isn't that cool?
Why do you live with Brotherhood of Steel?
Well, the town we lived in got attacked by raiders and our mother was killed. But luckily, the Brotherhood of Steel was there and they saved us. Since we didn't really have anyone anymore, Paladin Romani had us come along with them. I can't wait to become a member and fight off bad guys like they do. I'll make sure no one ever has to die again.
Aw. What's so great about Brotherhood?
They're heroes! The Brotherhood is gonna save humanity and help make the world a better place. They saved my sister and me and a bunch of other people along the way. Plus, the power armor they get to wear is so cool!
Do you like living in Fort Atlas?
Oh yeah! It's a lot of fun living in the Brotherhood of Steel base. I kinda wish there were more kids my age to play with, but it's okay. The less distractions from my training, the better. I'm gonna become the best Brotherhood of Steel member that Paladin Romani has ever seen.
Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want.
Talk about the Brotherhood of Steel members.
Sure, I'd be happy to talk about them. I mean...
What do you think of Paladin Romani?
She's the leader of the Brotherhood, and I'm gonna try my best to impress her so that she makes me an initiate one day. It was Paladin Romani's idea to let us stay here with them, and I'm so happy that she did.
Would you rather not be a Foundation?
No way! I can't get the proper training I need to become a Brotherhood of Steel Knight there. I need the best combat training there is, and that's here. Speaking of, I wonder if Knight Shin is busy right now.
Do you think she's a good leader?
Oh, absolutely! She cares a lot about saving people and stopping bad guys. She's a real-life hero.
Let's talk about something else. What do you
Knight
Shin?
Shin is super cool. Have you seen his power armor? He doesn't really talk to me much, but I think it's just because he's super busy doing Brotherhood stuff and fighting bad guys. Plus, he's usually hanging out by the weapons, and I'm not allowed to go near there. I think we're gonna be best friends one day, though.
Just to cover his blockade. Bet Knight Shin would love if you asked him a ton of questions. Do you think Knight Shin is, I'm not even gonna say because I don't want shot. I'm not even asking him to. Well, if you're subscribers.
Odessa is the best. She's super smart and is always saying stuff that I don't really understand, but I'm gonna study really hard. And sometimes when the others aren't around, we play hide and seek around the fort.
Do you want to be a scribe?
Nah, I want to be a knight like Shin so I can wear power armor and use cool weapons. If I was to be a scribe, though, I would want to be just like Odessa.
What do you call her or doesn't say scribers?
She told me I could because we're friends. Just like how you can call me Max instead of Maximo. Although, when I'm a knight, I would prefer if you called me Knight Max.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay. Sounds good.
I have to go. Where the hell's that woman gone? Your sister.
Can't you?
Okay, we should just watch out in a minute. Okay.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about that.
Alright, it just leads up here. Alright, let's continue looking down the stairs. Just the weapon room. Let's see if we want to talk anymore.
Did somebody direct you?
What do you do here?
As you can see, I'm in charge of the armory. I maintain and manage all of our equipment. I keep records of our stockpiles, distribute rations, and acquire resources as needed. Since we only have one paladin here, I also lead various combat operations and support Paladin Romani in any ways necessary. To be clear, my duties do not include human resources.
Can I say something about the Brotherhood?
Make it quick, please.
What's the Brotherhood's mission?
To procure and preserve dangerous technologies from before the war, and defend humanity from itself. Since the world went to pieces, anyone and everyone has been using what they can find in the wasteland to their own ends, unrestricted. If things continue like this, humanity will never make it.
Okay, why did the Brotherhood still come here?
The 1st Expeditionary Force was tasked with investigating several valued technological sites across the U.S., concluding at the Atlas Observatory. From here, we would report back on the fate of the preceding Appalachian chapter, carrying on the Brotherhood's mission in their stead if need be. Or we would have done that report if we still had a working long-distance transmitter. We have Raiders to thank for that one.
I've been to Fort Defiance. The Brotherhood still there was wiped out by the Scorched.
That lines up with our discoveries so far. Truly an abominable threat, the Scorched. I will refrain from asking why you were snooping around a Brotherhood facility. I will warn you not to do it again.
What sort of tower did you find on the way here?
That information is classified.
Okay. Surely there must be a way to gain a transmitter.
There is, and my interpretation of our orders is that acquiring it should be our #1 priority. Paladin Romani thinks otherwise. She has reevaluated the situation based on her own judgment. I'm following her orders.
I have some more questions.
Ask them if you must. Make it quick.
See.
Does this look like a social...
You're right, forgive me for getting distracted.
Distraction is human.
Okay, so he's just basically a guy's going to stick up his arse, basically, so yeah. Okay, never ask him questions, personally, just ask him about the Brotherhood. Well, yeah, I did see you run. Speak to you in a minute, lady. Now, I'll have a look around.
I have everything I need here.
It's like research lab area. Good to know they dug it out a little bit. Some wave particles. Now these are the old hall tips. We've listened to these before, but tell me we have not. Let's get in. Alice Observatory Archives. This one. Oh god, my intelligence officer, chief scientist, laboratories, Alice replacing who's deemed unfulfilled as program most like expected. He has to do what I can to get into gear. I think I've read these before. Chain project every or more. Well, so I'm giving out this. Go ahead, change. I'm just checking these guys. I'm just quickly skimming the scan just to make sure. Yeah, we have. Yeah, these ones we've read before. What are these ones? Dr. Isaac. Progress report. Here's your progress report. Good science takes time. Don't come to me. Don't think these ones have been. I don't think I've read these ones. Don't come to me and say it's going slower than you expect. It sounds doesn't care about your deadline. So the results and so far the results are like my session. Not to do. I know the Air Force is involved with this project now. I also know you can't do it without me. If you want to know about the other ones, look back on my day. I can't remember what it is, but I'll put the day and link in the description down below, and my nuclear winter video what I talked about Alice's type before it changed. Prototype. Here we go. Prototype worked. We can't just pack that up and apply it as is. I would expect you of you to understand why it's necessary first step before we allow our research at Atlas proper. You can have it done quick, you can have it done under a budget, or you can have it done right, but you can only pick two of those at best. $10. I know how unprofessional of me, but I must say it's a relief working with someone who truly understands the work we're doing here. Instead of other Air Force paid brains here, most of them don't know what something is, let alone know how to calibrate one. Would you consider dinner and drink sometime? I've considered with projects I'd like to speak privately with someone I respect. Okay, go to hell. Note, I heard that I may should understand maybe I actually end up sending this one. If that's true, or maybe it's better just to leave quietly, haven't decided. You can't shut us down. Atlas is practically done. This is my last work. This is just your way of getting rid of me. So the government take over Atlas just seems how far you can get without me. You don't think I built just in case something like this happened. Okay. Brotherhood chapter scrolls. Oh my god, I haven't even done much action yet, and well, it's like 44. Okay, let's have a read. Chapter scrolls. Paladin Romy. Former US National Guard Paladin Romy in boldly cares for she is renowned for her identification and analysis. Fought sometimes criticized by leadership as reckless. No one deny her record of success. This approach have made her very popular among the high ranks and files. After outstanding service to the Brotherhood, her request for Appalachia expedition was granted by the Council of Elders, and she was given command. Nice shit, Daniel. Driven and dedicated, she is a more male of the Brotherhood of Steel. While his trust and commitment is sometimes off-put general members, especially new recruits, it has earned him respect of the Brotherhood leadership. His actions have drawn praise from the Council of Elders and El Maxon himself. Nightshade was recruited from the Mojave wasteland where his father called the Eye of Night who brought him in force. So they've linked Fallout New Vegas here. Mojave wasteland, Jesus. Night Connors. 4 US National Guard as subject of Paladin Romy, known for his wise counsel and his followed Paladin sisters. The noted peacekeeper negotiating Night Connors was very mad of the Brotherhood as whole on the Appalachian Prairie.
I show that I'm fit to be a
He
squad
had
when I
a
put on patrol
calm
day and
presence and
night?
was skilled in defusing the situation. Killed in action, viciously protecting Nation and others from radar attack. Okay, let's find the kids in
Go
Forest,
home.
okay?
Let us take care of things here.
Knife Murray is an example of her courage whose selfless actions early in the situation saved friendly lives and salvaged valuable technology. He personally rescued captured Brotherhood units from torture at the hands of hostile raiders in Sierra Nevada. I was going to say Sierra Madre, that's Sierra Nevada, and recorded many fusion cores and energy runs from the enemy. Palmer charged Night Turbo with escorting rescue men back home and seeing their recovery. A task he encouraged and accepted. I can't remember behind. Okay. Overline who's
The
okay.
settlers want to rebuild, but they
Scribe
don't know into
Vowers.
the future. We need
This
to
is Scribe
understand
Keeper of the
past
Scrolls.
as well,
Scribe
or
Vowers parent.
we'll make the same
Parents
mistakes going
recruit
forward.
known as Night Valor. In this turn the Brotherhood as an apprentice scribe at a young age. Under the talent of the scribe, I told she learned a platform her roles, something taking a specialist interest in the operation of beds, not flying machines. Scribe volunteered for this expedition in place of Scribe Tower, who was unable to join due to health and other concerns. Did we just read that one? Yes. Right, next one down. I'm gonna die probably. Appalachia. We came to expand the worst of the Scorch Plague, early desolate area sitting by the Scribe Tower as we listen to each new communication from Paladin Tyrant chapter. Each attempt to fight Scorch, warfare and lost Planetary as strong as she was, sounded more desperate every time we heard it. I grew to understand why my parents in society state I couldn't help but me think I was safe in my bar and not out there fine. So as years passed I couldn't help but yawn, but eventually low of my peers. When the time I came for our expedition east, I jumped at the chance to go down one to go, but I insisted she stay for health, and even if she did make it all the way here, I think the grief would be too much. I admit I was surprised when we arrived. It was more desolate. There were people, settlers and raiders, and those caught in between the scorched and present, but there are rumours of a cure. Some vault dwellers Americans best and brightest constructed an inoculation experiment on the opioid here. Discovered, of course, after all the horror I've heard on the radio. How could it not be? I can't deny the Appalachia have found a way to survive. We came here for knowledge, maybe that's a start. Atlas Observatory. We set up based in the old Atlas Fort Atlas. We've named it. I like the name, it sounds strong. This place was always on our list of charts. We know that that's just here for stargazing. The old and was built some in here, and we need to find out what. My first task is to do some research, starting routes through all terminals, entries, and catalog, and old halters so we find lying around. Start an archive on the terminal to effect, hopefully some juice later. Right, Jesus Christ. Were you even talking to me? Let's go and talk to the kids. I'll do that in a minute once I've looked around. So I think this one's just gonna be talking to everyone and doing everything next.
Myself hold down the fort.
Right.
I get to go out and prove my worth.
Your terminal. I'll read down in a minute, lady. If you don't mind. There's some stairs there. I'll go down there in a minute. Table. Right.
Greetings, civilian.
Greetings, civilian. Right, let's read your terminal, lady. Arrival. We're here. We've finally arrived at the start of Appalachia, for us to say the least. It's a lush
Quest for the
landscape.
Brotherhood should we pass through Night Shin.
To the public that we've had through this is promising location just as the new ammunition Brotherhood of Steel. Had good stockpile supplies here upon our thanks to Rostoffi and his unwavering support of our cause, but there is much more to be done around for us. I plan to focus my efforts on establishing relations with existing factions here in Appalachia, especially with the settlers that reside in Foundation. Managing relations with the raiders and the creator will be an honor to say the least, but it's a challenge that I'm ready to go for. She sounds to sound like Boycott from Fallout 3, Elder Lions, who was unfavorable and was cast as an outcast by the Brotherhood. So he changed, he didn't follow the Brotherhood rules. So it's Night Shin gonna be like Arthur Maxon, a stuck up asshole basically, who's gonna follow the line and kill everybody for technology and take everything. Whereas Bromate here is going to be like Elder alliance and be kind and caring for people. That's what I
Information
think.
should go through Scribe Valdez.
Guiding the fear out of the people in this region will make it easier for us to recruit and fortify our position. Lucky we have tried the attention of many hopefuls who have been issues. The people of Appalachia need our help, and I look forward to aiding them. They have begun coming to Fort Alice requesting assistance. I've got mentioned regarding the request, and I must admit that his dreadful motivations are amusing me.
Please do not touch anything without direct authorization from a brother.
Okay, can I talk
We
to
could
you?
always use more initiates. Absolutely. We are here to help in any way that we can, civilian.
Well, who is the Brotherhood?
Brotherhood of Steel are your saviors, civilian. We are the guardians of human civilization. We bring order to the wasteland, something that it desperately needs.
Okay, what is the Brotherhood of Steel doing in Appalachia?
First and foremost, our mission is to restore society and preserve any technology that will assist us in that goal. In addition, we are currently investigating what happened to the previous Brotherhood members from Fort Defiance. It is important that we establish a new foothold here, which will allow us to aid the people of Appalachia.
What technologies are you interested in?
Sorry, civilian. That information is classified.
Okay. Appalachia was killed in action during Operation Touchdown.
That is very sad to hear. Although not at all surprising. We feared the worst after we lost contact with her. I knew Paladin Taggarty back when she was lieutenant. Good woman. I have no doubt in my mind that she led the Appalachian chapter admirably. I'd like to make my way to Fort Defiance personally at some point to pay my respects. Those soldiers deserve some remembrance for giving their lives to protect this region.
New foothold? What's the Brotherhood of Steel here? We know that. I have no question.
Yes. We lost contact, regardless of what...
Yeah, we just told us. That makes no sense for that question.
I'd love to answer.
What made you want to join the Brotherhood?
My mission in life is to help others and restore order to the world. The Brotherhood of Steel is aligned with those goals, in addition to the preservation of technology. I will be on the forefront of rebuilding society.
Can I join the Brotherhood?
I'm glad you're inspired by our mission. In order to fully accomplish our goals and establish a foothold here in Appalachia, we need to build up our ranks. If you're interested in recruitment, you can speak with my second, Knight Shin.
Okay, I want to ask you something else.
Sure.
What is your role?
As the Paladin, I am the commander of this unit, and I'm here to establish a foothold for the Brotherhood of Steel. It is important that we restore society. And the steps that you have already made here in Appalachia are admirable. However, without the power of the Brotherhood, you will be unable to prevail. I am eager to lend that power.
Cool. That's good to know. Tell me more about you.
I suppose I can set aside a quick moment to chat.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from the California branch of the Brotherhood of Steel. I was posted near Mariposa before the bombs fell, and I learned that some members of the U.S. military had created an organization to help people. As a member of the U.S. military, joining up with the Brotherhood was a natural transition for me.
Okay. What branch of the military were you in?
I was in the National Guard. Helping those who are less fortunate has always been a passion of mine. Being able to help protect my community was an experience I'll never forget. But now, my mission is to protect you and the other people of Appalachia.
Who leads the Brotherhood in California?
Elder Roger Maxson is our leader back in California, and is the person who sent us on our mission to Appalachia.
I have other questions.
Sure.
What made you join the Brotherhood?
My mission in life is to help the Brotherhood of Steel. The resources that the Brotherhood can provide.
Oh, it's basically the same thing.
Sound?
Let's talk about Appalachia.
It's a beautiful land, and the people are resourceful.
Everyone here needs to get inoculars to change slopes.
All of us have taken the inoculation. But thank you for inquiring. It means a lot to me that the people of Appalachia care for the well-being of others.
What do you think of the groups I've settled here?
They've done well to build such capable communities on the broken bones of the old world. Foundation is charming, and I admire their workmanship. The people of Crater may be more complicated, but I refuse to judge their group based on our past encounters with raiders. Over time, I'd like to build a lasting relationship with both of these settlements.
You know it's pronounced Appalachia.
Ah, did I slip up again? Old habits die hard. I hope you'll be patient with us Westerners as we learn the local vernacular.
Sure thing.
Certainly.
I have to go.
Stay safe. The
Oh.
Brotherhood of Steel.
I'll go and talk to these kids one more time, then I'll, you know, speak to the scribe, find out what she needs, then I'll end the video. What the hell is this room? Oh, it leads to there. Wait, oh, that. Oh yeah, that's right then. It's this room. Now let's talk to the kid first.
Do you want to join the Brotherhood?
And that's basically it. Thanks. So she's going to
Don't
open
you-
up now.
Thanks.
Okay, nope, she's not one to open up now. Let's go back upstairs and talk to the thingy. Scrap woman.
Just a few more tweaks, and then it's back to working on that vertebra.
Didn't even manage to jump up there properly. Think. Come on, jump. There and there. Talk.
Watch. Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here?
I help. I want to join Nation and said you may need some help.
Oh, a prospective initiate. The Knight Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it?
What is this mission exactly?
Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup.
Deal.
Glad we can come to an agreement. Any questions before we start?
I have a few more questions.
All right.
Is this kind of a thing normal for scribes?
Ideally, yes, actually. In practice, not at all. We're supposed to be the lore keepers, preserving old technology for the betterment of today. Instead, I spend all my time soldering wires on busted comms equipment or tightening screws on tracking scanners. This investigation will be a breath of fresh air. It's what being a scribe should be about.
You don't like repairing things all day? Very good. Don't sound thrilled with your role.
Can I do it? Yes. But it's not my life's calling. Believe it or not, I didn't choose to be a scribe. I was born into it. My parents chose this life for me. I've gotten used to it, but it isn't mine. Knight Shin would throw a fit if he heard just how unprofessional I was now. We should get back to business.
Why not just bring one of the initiates?
Normally I would, but today you came along. We have a lot of capable initiates, but we could always use more. Handle yourself well, and I'll be happy to vouch for you.
Cool. Nice to know. Can I get a look at those logs you were talking about?
Not as a civilian. However, if Paladin Romani lets you join our ranks, then I might reconsider. Especially.
Okay. Let's go back to discussing the mission.
Sure. Ready?
Are you prepared for something like this?
No problem. I have to wrap something up myself. Why don't you head downstairs when you're ready, and I'll meet you there.
Sure thing. But I'm gonna head down there, and then I'm gonna end the video there, and then we're gonna continue on in the next one. Because by God, was that a hell of a lot of reading and a hell of a lot of talking just by these people and not much action. I think if we're going to the sub-basement, it's a new cell, I'm guaranteeing there's gonna be enemies down there, so just in case, I'm throwing on my T60 power armor. T65 power armor. Put that in there. Let's go. Even though I don't have head protection yet, it's still better than nothing. There we go. My gas mask is well detected. So I have my this, and this. Right, let's head down. Right, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you have any questions at all about this video or any others, put them in the comments and I'll try and answer the best of my ability I can, guys. But until next time, I'm Victor Barrosoff. Sign off until next time, guys. Bye.